Yo guys, welcome back to another Godzilla Battle Line video, and today we're gonna be doing the tier list in this video. So right here, we're just gonna go straight into it. Nothing else to say right now. Alright, so we're gonna start things out with Burning Godzilla B tier. Super solid. Should you really play it in your deck? I mean, he's not as strong right now. I mean, he did get the HP buff, but it's just something missing for him just so he could get really good in the current meta, because the units right now in the meta aren't letting him shine as much for right now. Terrestrius, C. Ultima, it's top A. Kiryu, I'm gonna say it's kind of in the middle of B and A. I guess I'm putting A. Put low A for me. Now Rodan. First, I'm the Rodan. He got a buff, and he's just like free value, I guess. Like when he dies, you get evolution unit, and he does a rush buff for like a few seconds. It's probably the better evolution unit than Terrestrius. We have here Fire Rodan. I'm gonna put him. He's better than Kiryu just because when he dies, he does have the ability to heal your units. I just don't know what's the calculation, how much he heals. All right, Helicopters D. They're the worst right now. The bases are the worst units. Well, some. Anguirus, I think he'll be better than Kiryu, the way I see it. He has stronger health, and he's for 4 cost. That's just insane about his stats. Batra, you don't really care about the buff. The only use for him is just buffing, just for a 4 cost. He's just useless overall either way. I'm not going to put him in high tier just because he buffs. Doesn't really do anything either way, like I said. Batra, still S tier. Really strong unit right now in the current meta. Biollante, I mean, she's most likely going to stay at the back either way. It's like not as likely to like have value for her, but still, they're useless either way. They're going to evolve. Alright, we got Biollante. She got nerfed. Like, I think she lost like 100 damage or something. She can't one-shot Kamakuras unless she's in the water. We have the Stealth Bomber. Still the worst units right now to have in the game, in the meta right now. You shouldn't really be upgrading it. Hyokurs was super overpowered, but then it just got nerfed pretty hard. It's gonna be like in low A tier, I guess. Lowest, I think. Not probably still better than Kiryu. Still 3 cost, still heals. It's just not as overpowered. I guess Kiryu would be like somewhere right here. Daz Ghidorah, it has really huge potential. Just haven't seen it in play because it's pretty hard to upgrade him. But in fixed battles, it's pretty strong. So we could assume that people have a good level Daz Ghidorah. So we're just gonna put it, I guess, not better than Kiryu for now because we haven't seen it shine in a while. I mean, we haven't seen it shine in the meta right now. The Destroyer Larvas did get a buff, but nobody's been using them really much. So we're just gonna put them right here. No, actually, let's just put her here. No debate, really. Dimension Tide, obviously one of the best effect units right now in the game. Dorats, still the worst. The whole point, I guess, is just blocking, but nothing really else they could really do right now. Okay, so we have Energy Refueling Base. I really don't like this unit, but it's like right now in the current meta, people aren't really running trains and not having enough counters. I won't say they wouldn't really counter as much of this unit, but if you do not counter this unit, this will literally punish you so much. It's pretty annoying to me. Is it better than Hyokurs? I'm not sure. I never used it, but the people that uses it, they could really make really insane comebacks or even pushes if they wanted to. The Chorus Sunday, it's okay unit. I mean, it does cost 2, but like it slows down your units, but really like it just doesn't really do as much right now. It just stalls for a while. Not the best currently right now. G21. I'm just gonna put these because you can't even get them no more. They're not as competitive. They're not competitive wise right now. Hedorah, still the worst units actually. Hedorah herself, well, I'm not even sure. I'm gonna put him right here in A tier. It's probably a good option other when Biollante got nerfed. Hedorah has been shining a bit more than Biollante since Hedorah does more damage than Biollante right now. Chemical Swarm, I guess he'll be better than the Storm since they got buffed, but it's not worth running it because there's a lot of splash units in the game currently right now. Kamakuras, they're literally like a solid, since they got a 100 HP buff, they're really solid right now. you know, since now they could survive 2 shots from Biollante from not getting her buff in the water, and they're only 2 costs. Pretty nice. King Caesar. Let me actually put King Caesar right here. It's pretty good. Like, you know, he's not used a lot lately, but now I guess he'll be pretty strong right now. He's still pretty solid for a unit like that. We're gonna put G54, super solid. Now it costs 6, and it can make any. Well, only some Godzillas cost 2, which I won't name him because I forgot. But you know, now he's pretty solid right now. I like him. We have here Ghidorah, one of the best splash damage units right now. Following Mecha King Ghidorah, it's, you know, just to add it up, Ghidorah is the best evolution or first evolution unit, you know, because, you know, it's Ghidorah, he's like super strong. He only gains, I believe, like 40 more damage when he evolves. I don't remember, but I don't really use him right now. Markalite Cannon, I guess, nah, they're not really seen used here. Now the M-Ball base, I've been seeing some play. They did gain HP buff, the M-Ball base. I think the M-Balls got him a buff as well. I'm not sure. I forgot. But, you know, I've been seeing it play for Swarm. It's pretty solid. Not that Swarm right now. The M-Balls still kind of lack a little something for me. By himself, M-Balls are still not worth it. Rather, we use the M-Ball base and the M-Balls themselves right now. Mecha Godzilla. It's just a mid. It's a mid unit. We have your Mega Gearus. Super solid right now. Would run it almost through everything. Almost in every deck, it's super solid right now. Manila, even though he got the nerf, he's still super strong just for 2 costs. Would he be better than King Caesar? The way I see it, I do use Manila more for fast cycling, and he's pretty, you know, for the stun action. It really helps a lot for use utility, for just 2 energy. Even though he got the HP nerf, that don't matter. It doesn't really change him as much. The missiles, they're not as great. They're just a bit too expensive. They're just going to be in C. Mogira, super solid. I would still prefer running G54 rather than Mogira, the way I see it. The Mothra, Larva at the back, not as good. Right now, Mothra Leo is doing pretty good. It's a King Caesar, flying King Caesar. But, like, you know, it doesn't really shine as much as I wanted to. But still really good unit right now. Mothra, let me actually... Yeah, I think she's better than Leo because of her splash. But, you know, it's just she doesn't shine as much because of her evolution. But if her evolution gets a buff from, like, evolving quicker, she'll probably be a better option than most other units right now. But, you know, right now she's gonna go at like mid A. Rodan, mid. I'm not sure if it's better than Mecha. I'm gonna say he's probably better than Mecha Godzilla right now. Space Godzilla, super insane. Especially with the swarm action you could pull with him. He's pretty strong. And now that Biollante got nerfed, now he could survive a bit more longer than he did previous Biollante. You know, the trains. I'll put him in low B. The reason why I didn't put him in C is because now people are starting to run trains to counter the energy filling base, and it's pretty much helping them win against those users, you know. G89 unit. I mean, he's super good. It's just that there's a lot of counters. I will say he's still better than Space Godzilla. There's just a lot of counters for G89 right now, and now people are outplaying them. It's pretty difficult to make G89 to reach their leader. We have your Super X. Super solid. It's probably one of the best units out there. Long range, does a ton of damage. And he could get buffed from G89 leader. It's super insane. Super insane, I'm sorry. Gigan unit, it's the worst. Now, JG got it a massive... For me, I'm using it a lot since the Biollante did get nerfed. But it does block two shots from anything. It doesn't block the Super X shots. But, like, he did get an HP buff, like, overall. He's still pretty good. I see him. He's super solid. He has super good potential. Kong, still the worst units, you know, because you can't lock him no more. Gigan, the Final Wars, I feel like he has big potential. The way I see it, he has really big potential. Kids, he's probably the worst. You can't really get that much value out of it for just 6 cost. JJ, the Showa JJ, I'll honestly probably run it more than these units, except for Sunday. Earth, I seen Earth, he's super strong. He has tons of health for just 9. Just that he's not, is he worth it? I mean, I guess so. It's just that, I don't know, there's some, I think yeah, he'll be not better than it. I'll probably put him in low or somewhere right here, B tier. He doesn't cost 9. He has tons of health, but you have to have at least a good level for him. And we have for our final units for the tier list is the JJ, the little form, is still one of the worst, units right here. So here's our D tier units. Nobody's gonna use them, not worth it. C tier units, most likely people will run it, but like there's a lot of better options in these. But obviously the evolution units are gonna cover this because they're gonna evolve and they're gonna be gone in the field. B tier, there's less units in the B tier now since they got pretty good buffs recently. We have here the A tier. The chorus got nerfed. The chorus is still pretty solid for just 3 costs. I'm actually gonna put it right here. No, yeah, right there for good measures. We have Kiryu over here. That's Ghidorah, which is still down there for me. Dimension Tide, really solid. Fire Dance, super solid right now in the current meta. We have Ghidorah over here, Biollante dropped, and the only S tier unit is Batra. Still insane, getting buffed for every unit around its circle. And yeah, this is the end of the tier list. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and this is my thoughts of the current meta right now, and each and out.